So guys, today we have some really cool things to talk about regarding Roblox's upcoming The Summer event for 2024. If you already didn't know, in the Roblox Innovations 2024, there was a palm tree somewhere far from the map that users could actually fly to and find, which people thought it was hinting towards a potential summer event, but they weren't sure. But now I think I can pretty much say it's confirmed that there's a summer event, and there are some new leaks with all the badges and the games that are confirmed to be in the summer event. So now let's go ahead and look at the badges, leaks, and also how many cool games, new games, fresh games that Roblox has put out. Before we start, thank you to Event Hunters and everyone else on Twitter for finding all of these leaks. But moving on to our first leak, which is actually 3 games at once, and Event Hunters tweeted out, "The games do not stop coming in. We now have our first 3 games for the potential summer event." So it looks like every one of these games leaked has 8 badges. But yeah, let's move on to the first game, which is Adopt Me, which I'm gonna pull up right now. Right over here, Adopt Me. And if we scroll down, it looks like they have badges, but they don't have any placeholder images, and it's just a white blank circle, which is, I guess, good because they're not leaking anything further than they just have a badge there. So yeah, obviously none won so far, not even the developers, so it's not released yet, so definitely it could be for the summer event. Moving on to slap battles, that was on Event Hunter's tweet. Unfortunately, the badges that has been leaked are not for the summer event, but listening to the players of slap battles, it was apparently for a new boss update that's already released, as you can see here, updated just today actually. So those badges that were leaked were not actually for the summer event. So moving on to Launch into Space Simulator, it looks like they hid all of the badges or just privated it, because it's actually not there, but the badges for the Launch into Space Simulator was posted on Event Hunters, so luckily we can still see all of the badges here. So looking at the image here, it looks like there were 3 premium badges and 5 basic badges. But yeah, Launch into Space Simulator actually has a good placeholder image, which I believe is the actual badge image. As you can see, the premium badge has this little border, really cool border around it, so it can like differentiate between basic and premium. But yeah, here are all of the badges, not all of it, just 5 of them, including 1 premium, so we can see how premium is different to a basic badge. But here we go. Moving on to our next game here, which is actually Driving Empire. And if we go onto their game and scroll down to the badges, we can see that they have actually competed in the Hunt and in Roblox The Classic. So yeah, we've already seen this game in 2 of the events. So it's pretty sad that Roblox is not replacing this for a new game, but I guess that's how it is. So scrolling down here, we can see these 8 badges with the placeholder images being question marks, so we can't see any further information. Next up, we have a new game that we haven't seen in previous events, which is Super Golf. So if we come down here onto their badges and go all the way down, there are a lot of badges on this game, like slap battles. So if we go keep scrolling, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with a really cool flaming golf ball that's shooting down somewhere. So obviously these are going to change on the event day, probably. So yeah, that's just normal placeholder images, but 8 badges. Next up is a game that I actually haven't heard before, which is Be a NPC or Die, which is 100% confirmed, but the game only has 20 million visits, which is a pretty small game if you consider the games that are competing in the summer event so far. So here is the game. As you can see, 24 million visits. Going down, scrolling down to the badges, we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with a, I guess, loading animation image. Not an animation, but like the loading image, you know. So yeah, that's pretty cool that Roblox is adding a small game like this. So yeah, well done Roblox. Wow, a new game, Michael's Zombies, participating in the Summer Event 2024. They have actually removed these badges from their actual game. So if we come down here, we can't find it because they probably hid it like the other game did. But here are all of the badges, luckily saved by Event Hunters. So you can see here Jeff's currency, Michael's badges over here. And if we actually go to Event Hunter's updated tweet here, we can see that Michael's Zombies actually updated 3 of their badges. However, the Jeff badges are still intact. There is still hope, which means this game isn't 100% confirmed, but it is still a possible chance because of the 3 and 5, which I will get to soon in the video about what the 5 and 3 means. And lastly, this is another game that has been confirmed so far, which is tongue battles. Yeah, it sounds pretty weird, but if we go take a look at the game, yeah, what is this? A robotic chain tongue? Yeah, not the best game on the list so far, but if we scroll down here, hopefully they didn't delete it. Yep, there we go. Mystery 1, 2, 3, mystery A, B, C, D, E, just till E. So 8 badges again, with another question mark as the placeholder image. So yeah, now we're inside of this game, which I'm gonna show in just a second, but now I'm gonna tell you guys the detailed leaks and some more games that has not been shown in this video yet. So coming out of this time shop here, this is a game probably made by Event Hunters, one of the account owners, and I'll link this game in the description, but what we know so far, 5 of the badges will be basic badges and 3 of the badges will be premium badges. So this is what I was talking about earlier, where there were 1, 2, 3 and A, B, C, D, E badges. So 3 premium, 5 basic badges, which is pretty cool, but hopefully we don't have to pay Robux for the premium. I mean, I think it will, like the battle pass looking timeline on the hunt and the classic events, like how you paid more Robux to get the golden badges, golden items and stuff. But yeah, if we go over to the leaks this way here, we can see the palm tree that we talked at the intro of the video, and the possible game for the summer event, which is called Beach Ball 2 by Twin Atlas Events, who were the creators of the classic. And here we go, which we already saw. Also, mini games, which we didn't saw. Epic mini games. If you guys don't know this game, search it up. It's a great game that I used to play when I was like really young. But yeah, looking at their badges here, we got badges ABC, badges 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the happy smiley face logo here. But moving on to the stadium of games, we can see all of the games that we talked about so far and Dress to Impress, which I haven't shown in the video yet. But apparently this also does have a chance of being in the summer event. So these games have the badges here, but if we look at this table here, we already looked at all of the confirmed games so far, and down here there are 4 games that are yet, like, maybe gonna join the summer event, but not too confirmed. So guys, to end this off, we have some news from T0LKA, the same person who worked on the GUI for the classic, and they uploaded this GUI, which does look pretty cool, and I guess it could hint us a theme, like a SpongeBob theme that people say, which is pretty cool, you know. And this GUI does look alright. Hopefully these are animated, the bubbles, which would make it even cooler. So yeah, I'm really having high hopes for this, but yeah. And yeah, this is a pretty cool game with this really cool beach ball over here if you want to play with your friends. Comment down below what games you think might be participating in the summer event 2024. Like this video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video. Goodbye, guys.